Kirsty Smolin.
And this is my shadow.
One of the reasons that I should be chosen as one of your interns is because I want to change the world, but I don't want to do it in a big, overwhelming, scary way. I believe we change the world one person at a time. So not only do my friends and family have to listen to my constant
onslaught,
tireless, healthy living and eating, but my students do as well. What a glorious day. So, I wanted to talk a bit more about myself in this vlog and give you more of an inside scoop on my journey up until now. So the clip that you have just seen was from my Tira Warner internship application video. When I finished high school and moved away from home and started out in the big bad world, I went to college and then university. I thought the best way to health and wellness was to stay physically fit. I just exercised at the gym. I was a gym bunny. I thought it was really cool. I would go with my girlfriends. So that worked okay for a while, but then it got really boring. And I finished university and I did not have the time just to go and spend 2 hours or an hour and a half at the gym every other day of the week. I just kind of stopped. I got a job, I was working as a teacher in a Montessori school, and felt like I had no time to get out and move. A few years down the line, I remembered a class I once took in Maui. I wanted something a bit more upbeat, a bit more boogie-like, and that's exactly what Nia gave me. I discovered a Nia class in the town that I was living in, so I went and checked it out. And lo and behold, I rediscovered Nia. It was wonderful. Nia is a holistic fitness practice. With Nia, I learned a lot more than just how to stay physically fit and physically active. Oh, a swan is just swimming over to me. I have no food. I'm at my local park right now. It's just such a gorgeous day I had to get outside. Check it out. Can you see? Can you see? There she is. Hi. Oh my gosh. I'm crazy. Okay. I've always felt like I've been at least 30 to 50 pounds overweight most of my adult life. And so aside from doing Nia, I needed to find something else. So I turned to food. Next logical step, right? At this point, I'm in my mid to late 20s. What things are the going trend? Oh, this is bad for you, or this is good for you. Take this, it'll change your life. Take these supplements, and suddenly you'll lose 30 pounds. So I did a bunch of yo-yo dieting. I did a little bit of an inventory, and I said, okay, I'm going to really pay attention to how my body reacts to certain things. And so I realized dairy. Cow dairy was definitely a trigger for me. It would definitely make me sniffly. Creamy sauces, lots of cheese, any kind of cheese actually. And so I basically started to cut that out. The next one that I tried to figure out was it for me or not was meat. I knew a lot of people who were vegetarian and incredibly healthy, okay, but I experienced a lot of the traditional symptoms of cutting meat out of your diet without replacing it properly. So I got tired, I got dark circles under my eyes, and it just didn't feel good to me. So that didn't last for more than like a year. And during that time, I didn't lose any weight. I just got more tired. I was probably sick 3 or 4 more times than usual that year after cutting out meat. So I do eat meat. It's what I call happy meat. There's no hormones, it's organic, it's lived on a farm and had, you know, free range to run around and be loved, and I feel a lot better. Over the years, I have struggled a lot with self-doubt and self-confidence. Coming along this path, this journey, looking at how I was eating and how I was exercising, I figured, geez, why isn't anything reflecting more positively for me? And over the years, and through doing Nia, and now through reading up on all the wonderful resources with tirawarner.com, I have access to ways of being more mindful and more emotionally gentle with myself. The next thing that I experimented with was wheat. Wheat is a huge trigger for a lot of people. What I did, I just chose 1 week to start that I wasn't going to have any wheat or gluten products. And I kept it up for about 3 weeks, and I didn't miss it one smidge. Like, I just substituted with quinoa, wild rice, brown rice. After 3 weeks, I got together with a group of friends. There was a potluck. I went to the market and bought some beautiful artisan bread, so made that morning fresh. It wasn't, like Wonder Bread or whatever, which is just full of crap. And I brought it over to the potluck. I had a little piece, and I swear it was like half a piece. It was like this big. That's it. And 15 minutes later, I was in agony. I just couldn't believe it. Like horrible stabbing pains in my gut. So I knew for sure, wheat is out of my diet for good. It's just not good for me. So no wheat, no dairy, cow dairy, and very little meat protein. Now enter Tira Warner. Green smoothies. I've got to say that the green smoothie really was the clincher for me. So a year before I got onto green smoothies, a friend of mine turned me onto green juicing. But juice on its own just didn't fill me up. So I would always supplement with like oatmeal or some extra pieces of fruit or whatever. So this green smoothie really does it for me. And as a result of that, I've been losing a lot of weight. A lot of the band around the middle of the body that indicates a toxicity buildup has been diminishing very rapidly. So within a matter of like 3 months or so, I've lost several inches around my midriff. The Body Enlightenment system has been a process for me to discover and for me to embrace in my whole life. But I think similarly with Nia, I felt like when I'd found that, my whole life had been preparing me for it. And now that I've found Body Enlightenment, again, I feel like I've gone on this journey over this decade or so, and it's led me step by step by step along to this, here's the jewel. Here's the whole kit and caboodle right here in a pretty package. And I just feel so incredibly blessed and honored to be part of this program and honored to be sharing it with you. And I really, really hope that it helps you find your compass point on your journey in your life to health and wellness. Thank you so much for watching.